Und damit willkommen, hallo zurück zu Life is Strange Reunion. Es könnte sein, dass wir nur noch 2 Stunden vor uns haben. Ich hoffe einfach mal, es dauert noch ein bisschen länger. Ja, wir waren stehen geblieben beim Beraten. Ja.
Okay, what do we know about the fire?
We have a lot of indications of what could lead to the fire, but no way to know which, if any of them will happen.
No.
I'm afraid you're right. Just because the fire happened one way before, doesn't mean it'll play out the same way now. I think at this point we have to consider the fire might be a constant. You've made many changes to reality, yet it remains. Last time it was Loretta's death at the demolition that led to it. But now, there was no demolition, so we don't know. It could be Abraxas, it could be the protest, it could be any of those other suspects on the board. There's no way to know. Furthermore, every step we take to stop the fire, even something as small as this conversation, is likely to shake the snow globe again and change what causes it.
So the more we do, the less we know? That's fucking stupid.
No. That's reality.
Also aber wir wissen so viel.
But we know so much more than we did before. We know about the protest. We know about the body. We know about the illegal demolition. All that knowledge has to make some difference, right?
I don't know.
Hold up, professors. There's one giant variable that wasn't in your equation last time. Me. We know reality is obsessed with mind-fucking me right now. Maybe whatever is going on with me and Safi will, I don't know, cancel out the fire? Maybe the fact that I'm here this time, if I can figure my shit out, is the missing piece. Max?
Echt? Hä?
What's up?
Chloe von ihrem Tod erzählen oder es für dich behalten. Oh Gott, das war so klar. Das war so klar. Oh mein Gott, ich erzähl sie einfach. Komm, scheiß drauf.
Last time, last reality, you were here. You came to find me and I was gone, but I guess you met Moses.
How do you know?
'Cause I saw you. You were passed out from the smoke. Moses was carrying you before you...
Oh. Why didn't you tell me?
Boah. Ich wollte nicht alles ruinieren. Ich stand unter Schock.
At first I didn't realize what I'd seen. And by the time I pieced it together, I was too shocked to tell you. But that was last time. Like Moses said, everything is different. Now we know it's coming.
Yeah. And we still can't stop it. What if the fire isn't the only constant? What if our deaths are, too?
It's possible.
No! It doesn't work that way. It can't.
Whew. There is only one thing to do when reality fucks you this hard. I'm gonna go smoke.
That really messed Chloe up.
Ooh.
I should wrap up here and go check on her.
Boah. Ich weiß nicht, ob das die richtige Entscheidung war jetzt. Aber was soll ich denn machen? Ich muss auch mal mit Moses reden.
Thanks again, Moses.
Ah ja, klar.
I'd be lost without you.
Sorry.
You're welcome. I just hope it's enough.
Die haben ihm gerade erzählt, dass er sterben wird. Wahrscheinlich. Aber ja, gar kein Problem, ne?
Chloe's taking the news really hard. I should go check on her. Chloe's waiting for me outside. Stay safe, Moses.
Puh.
You too.
Ist es geschiftet oder nicht? Ich kann es nicht ausmachen. Oh. Die sind nicht ganz aus.
How are you feeling?
I think you mean, any last words?
Please don't joke about that.
You could have given me a heads up, you know?
I'm sorry. I couldn't let myself imagine a world where it happened again.
I get it. I just got you back, too. There are things I can't let myself think about either.
Still, I'm sorry. I'm going to the admin building. Hopefully Owen is there, and I can confront him with the evidence. What about you and Moses?
I'm gonna head to the Turtle. The protesters should be meeting there soon. If I can figure out who's plotting violence on Caledon today, I can tell Noelle, and maybe we can stop this. I'm basically an honorary member of the Lakeport Townies. Someone is gonna let something slip. I know it.
I just...
I
would... have... You first.
Okay. In the time we've known each other, we've had, I don't know, 1,000 arguments. I used to replay them in my head on repeat. But now, I just hope we get to have 1,000 more. Because I'd take that forever, rather than lose you again. Your turn.
I don't know what I was gonna say. I just still can't believe you're here.
Ja, natürlich. Was ist denn das für eine Frage? Was ist denn das für eine Frage? Also bitte. Oh mein Gott. Darauf haben wir hingearbeitet.
We'll get through this, Max. This isn't another goodbye.
Uiuiuiui, jetzt wird's ganz schön warm hier im Raum plötzlich. Wow.
This is it. If the fire starts from here, I have to stop it now.
Ich dachte, das
I'm
schickst...
telling you, there are elements
Sorry.
within the protest who are actively threatening the school.
We need a credible threat. Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late, I know your response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Hey, isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice. Good luck.
Oh, okay.
Noelle and I have had our differences. But she's probably my best bet for stopping this fire.
Da würde ich aber erstmal mich umgucken. Not cheats on it. Okay, das kenne ich schon. Der sitzt ja schon wieder da hinten. Ist der eigentlich immer da?
I'm sure someone here can give me a lead.
Ich könnte auch erstmal mit Lucas.
He doesn't look like a guy ready to set fire to the campus. But maybe that's intentional.
In die Klos können wir auch nicht.
Maybe one of the ringleaders I've been talking to will know something.
Flugblätter.
No more secret meetings or private message boards. The protest is fully out in the open.
Die Bar gehört Amanda, oder? Oder hat sie nur... Ist sie nur Geschäftsführerin hier so?
Have to admire what Amanda has tried to do with her bar. Too bad it all led to this. What kind of bar are you running here anyway?
It's hardly my bar anymore. Belongs to the angry throng. Bring together Lakeport and Caledon, she said. Create a space for coexistence and learning. Ugh. You can see how that turned out.
Yeah. That's pretty much how it always works for me. Try to fix a problem, end up making it 1,000 times worse.
Sure, but what's the alternative?
Not giving a fuck?
Okay. When you say it like that, it sounds pretty nice, actually. Anything I can help with?
So, Max has this, I don't know, feeling about what will happen today.
Oh?
She says there will be this fire on campus. I know it sounds kind of hard to believe.
I
but
believe it.
You do?
I'm not super into the new wavy stuff, but whether it's a third eye or a sixth sense or whatever else you want to say, Max has it. I take anything that girl has to say seriously. That is, when I'm lucky enough to see her ass these days. Thanks for the tip.
You got it. Who do you think wants the protest to turn violent?
I hate to say it, but Joey's gone straight off the deep end. It's sad. I don't want to say he's capable of violence, but I don't know anymore.
What about Lucas? Or Ren?
I don't know. Lucas seems like all talk and no action, and Ren's my guy. He helps me mop up around here, and we talk music. He's a sweet kid. He just needs to keep better company.
Okay.
What's your plan? Are you going to campus?
As much as I love watching dudes walk and chant slogans, I will remain here, serving up cold glasses of everyone calm the fuck down.
What if some violence breaks out?
Hopefully the police will be on top of it. Although, I very much doubt it. They like to leave Caledon to its own fate. So, I guess if the shit really goes sideways, I'll lock the doors and try to stop the idiots from burning my bar down.
Oh.
Stay safe today.
Oh, okay.
You too, Chloe.
Das ist so... Ja. Oh. Oh, hat er das umgeworfen. Mann, ey. So. Da haben wir noch ein paar...
Nothing like an angry arts and crafts project.
Okay. Dann würde ich einfach... Ich habe ja sonst nichts mehr, ne? Noel!
I'm glad I managed to stay on Noelle's good side. Maybe she can help stop this fire. Have you learned anything about the protests that could head off the threat?
No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was highly belligerent. Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
Okay. Ich habe die Zeit mal genutzt, um die Reste vom Getränk wegzuwischen. Zum Glück diesmal nicht auf dem PC. Oh, was haben wir denn hier?
Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned public arts. Interesting. Wonder what made Ren sit out from the rest of the group.
Nein, das kannst du nicht machen.
Ren is a fellow doodler, huh? Isn't "I'm going to set a fire today" doodle too much to ask for?
Stand with... Okay.
Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren seems pretty alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself?
Hä, was war das denn jetzt? War das alles? Oh mein Gott. Nein!
All right, here's the deal. One of the protesters is planning to unleash some fiery ultraviolence on Caledon. Is it you?
What? No. I told you, I'm done with all that.
Ren, trust me. I can pin anything that happens on you and make your life hell. You better talk.
What do you mean?
I saw your notebook. Pretty fucked up shit in there.
Nein! Nein! Nein!
You mean my
Nein!
doodles? What do they have to do
Nein!
with anything?
Oh, nein. Sorry.
This is it. If the fire starts from
Sorry.
here,
Das
I
darf
have
ich
to
nicht
stop it
machen.
now.
I'm telling you, there are elements within the protest who are actively threatening the
Ich
school.
gehe nochmal schnell durch.
We need a credible threat.
Sorry.
Online posts don't count. If something happens, we'll respond to it then.
When it's too late, I know your response times. You're basically telling us to fend for ourselves.
Hey, isn't that what Caledon always wanted? Your students can put all of their defund the police theories into practice. Good luck.
Okay, weißt du schon?
Noelle and I have had our differences. But she's probably my best bet for stopping this fire.
Okay.
Have you learned anything about the protests that could head off the threat?
No. I've been interviewing the leaders. Joey, the bartender, was highly belligerent. Lucas referred me to his podcast. The rest just shouted slogans at me.
I should do the rounds, see what I can find out.
Okay, ich muss nochmal mit ihr reden.
What kind of bar are you running here, anyway?
It's hardly my bar anymore. Belongs to the angry throng. Bring together Lakeport and Caledon, she said. Create a space for coexistence and learning. Ugh.
Ich kann leider
See how that turned out.
nicht vorspulen.
Yeah,
Aber egal.
that's pretty much how it always works for me. Try to fix a problem, end up making it 1,000 times worse.
Sure, but what's the alternative?
Not giving a fuck?
Okay, when you say it like that, it sounds pretty nice, actually. Anything I can help with?
Who do you think wants the protest to turn violent?
I hate to say it, but Joey's gone straight off the deep end. It's sad. I don't want to say he's capable of violence, but I don't know anymore.
What about Lucas? Or Ren?
I don't know. Lucas seems like all talk and no action, and Ren's my guy. He helps me mop up around here, and we talk music. He's a sweet kid. He just needs to keep better company.
Okay. Okay.
Stay safe today.
You too, Chloe.
Nein! Stopp! Nein! Oh, ich muss es ihr noch sagen.
What's happening?
So, Max has this, I don't know, feeling about what will happen today.
Oh?
She says there will be this fire on campus. I know it sounds kind of hard to believe.
I
but
believe it.
You do?
I'm not super into the new wavy stuff, but whether it's a third eye or a sixth sense or whatever else you want to say, Max has it. I take anything that girl has to say seriously. That is, when I'm lucky enough to see her ass these days. Thanks for the tip.
You
Gut,
got
kein
it.
Problem. Pläne?
What's your plan? Are you going to campus?
As much as I love watching dudes walk and chant slogans, I will remain here, serving up cold glasses of everyone calm the fuck down.
What if some violence breaks out?
Hopefully the police will be on top of it. Although, I very much doubt it. They like to leave Caledon to its own fate. So, I guess if the shit really goes sideways, I'll lock the doors and try to stop the idiots from burning my bar down.
Klingt gut.
Stay safe today.
Gut. Das haben wir, glaube ich, schon. Ich schaue mir das nochmal an.
Nothing like an angry arts and crafts project.
Okay. Haben wir das schon? Hier haben wir noch was.
No more secret meetings or private message boards. The protest is fully out in the open. These protesters do make it look fun, aside from the whole burning down the school thing. Not cool, man. What did grilled cheese ever do to you?
Okay, bevor wir zu ihm gehen, würde ich nochmal hierher gehen vielleicht. Lucas!
He doesn't look like a guy ready to set fire
Den
to
habe
the
ich ja voll
campus.
vergessen.
But maybe that's intentional.
Lucas!
Hey, Professor.
Chloe, glad you made it. The group is gathering out back.
And what are you doing?
Committing this moment to my memoir now, so it doesn't get lost in the torrent of what's to come.
Right. Like, when you're trying to text someone from inside a mosh pit, it always comes out like, don't forget the beer,
Sure.
There's concern about violence breaking out. Maybe someone trying to set a fire.
I wouldn't be concerned. Joey has the group under close watch.
What if someone goes rogue? Someone he doesn't expect.
It's possible, but ultimately, it's Caledon's responsibility to police its own security. Our job is simply to get our message out.
Mhm.
Hey, when you were at Caledon, did you hear anything about someone dying at an Abraxas party?
Not per se, but there were many rumors. I recall Vin Lang being something of a lore keeper. Why do you ask?
Let's just say I received a message from beyond the grave that I'm looking into.
Well, good luck with that. But after this protest starts, you may find it hard to look into much of anything.
Bye, Professor.
Oh,
So long.
I can talk to more people, or check back with Noelle when I'm ready.
ne, verlassen will ich nicht. Muss ich jetzt zuerst rausgehen? Oder muss ich jetzt zuerst mit ihm
There
reden?
might be more to glean around here.
Warte mal.
Looks like Ren's been dabbling in the uncommissioned public arts. Interesting. Wonder what made Ren sit out from the rest of the group. Hey, Ren.
Oh, hey. What's up?
Why aren't you with the group? Don't you want to stick it to Caledon anymore?
Mostly wanted to hang out with my friends. It's not fun anymore.
Ren seems pretty alienated from the group. Maybe because he knows something? Or is he planning something himself?
Das ist jetzt auch die Frage.
I guess people are steering clear of this place today, with the protest looming. I know who is planning on turning violent today.
You do?
Ich kann mir vorstellen, dass es die beiden... Nein, jetzt muss ich ihn doch schon benennen.
It's Ren. He's lying about sitting out the protest. I couldn't get him to crack. But I know he's hiding something.
Okay. I will alert the security team and keep a close eye on him. Thanks.
Not sure if there's anything else I can do. Hopefully Max finds something.
Nein! Ich habe Mist gebaut. Nein, ich habe Mist gebaut. Kacke, Alter. Nein! Ich hab Mist gebaut, scheiße.
It's a quiet Sunday morning. For now. Vin.
Shh, shh. They're really going at it in there.
They told me you were a snake in the grass. I should have listened.
Stop being so dramatic. You knew what kind of risk you were taking. You go and muck up the whole thing, and suddenly it's my fault?
Vincit omnia veritas. Truth conquers all, you'll see.
Now you're boring me in 2 languages. I'm leaving.
Don't bother. This office will be yours soon enough.
Hä?
Well, that was worth the price of admission.
Safi. I didn't realize...
Of course you didn't, Dingus. That's what makes it fun.
What are you doing here? And no more games. Please.
ansehen? Hä?
Wait. Yasmin? Wait. Yasmin?
Da sieht man doch gar nichts drauf. War sie bei Abraxas? Nein! 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 Sie war doch nicht bei der Gruppe dabei, wo sich da eine umgebracht hat, oder?
This is the year that kid died in the Abraxas house.
Oh nein.
Oh my god. Yasmin was in Abraxas. She was there on the night when that kid died.
What do you know about him?
He was a Lakeport local who snuck into the party, then got way too high and killed himself. There was a cover-up. I had no idea your mom was involved.
I'm impressed. Of course, when it comes to cover-ups, you should always assume that my mom is involved. That's how I got tipped off to all of this. Seeing how she was talking to you, how confident she was that she had Owen wrapped around her finger. I knew she was up to something. The Abraxas house, the demolition, the cover-up. She was right there behind him, letting him be the face of it all. She steered his ass straight from poster boy to fall guy. That fire you saw? Guaranteed she was behind it too.
Ist es sicher?
I'm not saying your mom is fully innocent, but how can you be sure she was behind Owen's plans? Or the fire?
Does Owen seem like the criminal mastermind type to you? No. This is my mom all over.
Let's confront her with the evidence. We can hold her accountable for the cover-up and whatever else she's planning.
Not interested. I have a better offer. Let's leave. Right now. Let's pack up the car and get the fuck out of here. We can be in New York by sundown. From there, who knows? Yes, you can bring the girl too. We can link back up with her band. Reconnect with Diamond, hit the mountains, head west. We can find your town. The one that magically reappeared from the dust of the earth.
Safi.
We could head straight there and get you some of that sweet, sweet closure you've always wanted.
Safi, I don't know where you're coming from. You ignore me for months. Then you're on campus hiding from me. And now you want us to run off together? Look, there will be a fire today. People will die. I have to stay and do something.
You promised me, Max. You said when I came back that you would be there for me. Well, I'm calling it in. I know shit between us has gotten weird. But it's still me. You're my best friend. And if you still care about me at all, you need to trust me. This is why I'm here. I thought it was because I needed your help, but I was wrong. We need each other. You, me, Chloe. Maybe even Moses. Who knows? Your power called us together from afar, like some kind of beacon or
a lighthouse?
Exactly. Why do you think that is?
I don't know.
I do. It's so we could start over together, be free of this fucking place, the way it was always meant to be.
No, Safi, I'm sorry. I do care about you.
Wir machen sie
Right
nicht
now,
sauer.
I have a job to do. There are people who could die today if I don't help them. Don't you understand? That should be enough for you.
I should be enough for you. Please, I'll be good. I won't shapeshift. I won't lie. Just please. I don't want to be alone.
Safi.
Fine. Enjoy playing the hero. Just don't act surprised when you make everything worse again.
Puh.
Who is it? Maxine.
Hä?
Hello. Are you here for Owen? He's just stepped out.
No. I'm here for you, actually.
I see. I was just indulging in a bit of nostalgia. Intoxicating, but deadly in high doses. Please.
Okay.
Let's see what Yasmin has been hiding. We could sit in silence, or I could jump right in and talk to Yasmin.
Oh, ich guck erst mal, warte mal.
Yasmin is the ultimate chess master. I wonder if I'll be able to get her to open up to me. I should talk with Yasmin.
Ja.
Am I the ball that sets the others into motion? Or am I one of the ones being crashed into? Owen really ramped up his security after Sophie and I broke in here.
Okay.
Talking to Yasmin is hard enough as it is. Getting her to tell me the truth about Abraxas and Owen has my hands shaking.
Puh.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
Boah, Junge. Safi erstmal.
I just saw Sophie. She told me some disturbing things about you.
Yes. She still refuses to see me. Though we did speak on the phone. I want to rebuild my relationship with Safia, but she called me a monster. A monster! Her own mother! Why did she call you that? The accusations don't even bear repeating.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Maxine. I don't have anything more to say.
Nein!
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. But I also know that you're not a monster. I might not agree with all of your decisions, but I would like to understand.
Understand, she says? How could I make you understand something that remains a mystery to me?
I know it was an accident, and you were just a kid.
And somehow, even then, I was the only adult in the room. Everyone else was on drugs, barely functioning. I was barely in Abraxas then. Not even a senior member. But someone had to act so that all of our lives weren't ruined forever. I wish I were never there. I sometimes think that night was a poison that has infected the rest of my life.
And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up?
You are drawing a line between two dots and calling it a constellation, Maxine. Owen was the one who called for demolishing the house for his own project. Whatever theory you're pushing about my involvement is pure fiction. I want no part in it. We are done. So, this is a rare
So?
I know about the body. I know it wasn't. Why did you hide the body in the basement? And why keep all the evidence?
The evidence was supposed to protect us from each other. I remember the term mutually assured destruction used. Over the years, the evidence took on a kind of mythology within Abraxas, even as its meaning became lost. A succession of students came and went, nobody guessing at the secret. Foolishly, I too began to feel as though the demon in the basement had lost its power. Over me, over Caledon. How wrong I was.
Did Owen know about the evidence? Or anyone else?
I never told anyone, and Owen never saw beyond his own flimsy scheme. I suppose those close to me may have picked up on my peculiar wariness regarding Abraxas, but I don't know.
I was there last night, at the Maybon party. Did you send someone with a sledgehammer to destroy the evidence?
What? That's crazy. I have no idea what you're talking about.
The person had an original blueprint of the Abraxas house basement. How would someone get that?
You'd need access to the university's archives. Only a high-level administrator... I feel you are pulling me out into deep waters just to watch me drown. I'm sorry, Maxine. I cannot help you.
Yasmin feels guilty about what happened. If she feels she can trust me with that guilt, I can get the whole story from her.
Aber doch nochmal.
So, this is a rare treat. What would you like to discuss?
I know about the body in the Abraxas house. And I know you've been trying to cover it up. I might not agree with all of your decisions.
Ganz schön zäh.
But I would like to understand. I know it was an accident. And you were just a kid. And that's why you were willing to risk Loretta's life to cover it up? Loretta came within seconds of dying in that basement. I know because I was there too. I know you have been drowning in guilt since then. That you feel suffocated. But I'm worried that the threat isn't over. I need you to tell me everything you know.
That poor child's death decades ago? It was the crisis that taught me who I am. I am the one everyone turns to when there's a problem that must be solved. There have been more crises since. Some have propelled my career to new heights, and others have destroyed me. Owen Teller was another kind of crisis. A dull, ambitious man with all purpose and no sense. When he let me in on his plan to destroy the Abraxas house, I knew I must act. With one move, I could ruin Owen, rebuild my reputation from the Maya disaster, and finally put the threat in the basement away for good.
You manipulated Owen into his whole plan?
No. It was his idea. He had the whole scheme worked out. He only needed me to take his hand and tell him it would all be okay. Then, I learned about Loretta. What I had nearly done. How my actions years ago lit the fuse that almost killed her. In an instant, I saw what I had become. Sloppy. Reckless. Not someone to be trusted in a crisis. I thanked God I had been given this lesson without any more suffering. But perhaps it wasn't a higher power I should have been thanking. I called Owen and told him I was out, and I am. I await the upcoming inspection to turn up the horrible evidence of my crime, and I will face up to it.
The body is gone now. I have the evidence, but it doesn't implicate you at all.
That is surprising. I suppose I should feel relieved, but I do not.
Right now, what I care about is stopping another catastrophe. Which will happen, unless you tell me the whole truth about the body.
I understand that you do not trust me. But if this crisis is truly coming, then you must go and look for it elsewhere. Before it is too late. After my reputation is destroyed, at least one of my decisions will be viewed positively. Hiring you. Good luck, Max.
War das jetzt gut oder schlecht?
I won't find more here. Time to leave.
War das jetzt gut oder schlecht? Das weiß ich halt jetzt nicht.
Whether Yasmin told me the full truth or not, she definitely wasn't the one in the basement with the sledgehammer last night. Time is running out. I need to decide now. Who took the remains from the basement last night? Who will start a fire by trying to destroy them?
Anhand der gefundenen Hinweise und Unterhaltungen ist es wieder eine Person von Interesse. Oh, Scheiße! Fuck, Chat, ich brauche Hilfe. Keine Ahnung. Also, Safi kann ich mir fast nicht vorstellen. Oder? Also, ich meine, sie ist zwar... Ich weiß es nicht. Ich weiß es nicht. Warte mal. Also Reggie ist mir zu lieb, muss ich sagen, ne? Oh, ich weiß es nicht. Ja, Chat, mach doch mal. Safi könnte es sein. Vin könnte es sein. Reggie nicht. Vin oder Owen, dass er sich eingeschüchtert hat. Also, dass Owen, also Vin kann sein, dass Vin das vertuschen möchte. Weißt du, der ist ja der Präsident gewesen oder noch, oder ist noch dabei oder was weiß ich. Ich gehe auf Vin.
Between Owen, Yasmin, and Abraxas,
Scheiß drauf.
all roads lead back to Vin. I don't know his motivation, but he must be behind this.
Oh.
Hi. I think I know who will start the fire today. I just hope I'm not too late.
Oh. Habe ich Mist gebaut? Was doch Safi?
I have a suspect. It'll be enough to stop the fire. It has to be.
Time's up. Oh. Cool.
Paradox stuff?
Paradox stuff. I can't stand this. When will we know if it worked?
How will we determine a fire didn't start today? Wait until midnight?
Ugh. I talked to Max. She thinks Vin is going to start the fire.
And you still think it's gonna be Ren?
Beides macht Sinn.
It could be either. Hell, maybe it's both.
You know, maybe I've been too fatalistic. Maybe it's not a question of how inevitable the fire is, but how to mitigate the damage using what we know. If someone had a telescope and the right vantage point, they could probably spot a fire as soon as it broke out.
Oh, yeah?
Since they know the fire might be coming, said someone's could take measures to protect themselves?
Oh, it's someone's now, is it? Where could we get the best view of campus?
Oh, nein.
The observatory. I'm not saying it's the safest plan, but we know the risks and can take precautions. Hypothetically, we'd be in no more danger than if we stayed here.
You want to tempt fate that much?
Oh nein, hätte Max einfach gesagt, wie sie sterben, wären sie doch nie da hochgegangen. Sie hat nur gesagt, dass sie sterben sehen hat. Oh mein Gott.
That's so incredibly hardcore. Max will be so pissed if we put ourselves in danger. But if she winds up in danger, we might be close enough to help.
I don't imagine you'd let me go by myself.
Not a fucking chance. Let's go.
Oh nein. Scheiße.
We are Lakeport. We will not be silenced.
Nachricht von Chloe, mal mittendrin einfach mal lesen. Wie ist das komisch? Ich muss mich suchen, wenn ich sag, also okay, ich weiß, du bist beschäftigt. Jetzt wird jemand angefangen, suchen nach Wind, vielleicht konnte ich ihn davon abhalten, noch eine Gute zu tun. Deswegen pass auf dich auf.
Shake the ivory tower. Let your voices be heard. We will not be silenced.
Max, it's like a zombie movie. Do we run, or do we start shambling around and hope we blend in?
Have you seen Vin? I need to talk to him right now.
Owen came through here a bit ago. Vin wasn't with him, though. Wait. I just got a call from security. Somebody was spotted on Fremont Street a few minutes ago. It was a friendly reminder that the area is off limits. But then, get this, they called back a few minutes later, said not to worry. It was somebody from the administration's office.
Mhm.
What is Vin doing there now?
Fuck. Okay. Thanks, Reggie. Now get the hell out of here. It's not safe.
Okay. Oh nein, da ist er. Nein, das tust du nicht.
No! Stop!
Nein, das tust du nicht. Ja!
Oh, nice work, Chloe.
Oh Gott!
My turn.
Oh mein Gott. Es war doch gut. Oh mein Gott, es war doch gut, auch wenn ich was versaut habe.
She'll be fine. She's got fucking superpowers. Of course she'll be fine. What if she's not? What if there's, I don't know, a stampede?
I sent out a mass email this morning with a copy of the school's fire escape plans. If something goes wrong, hopefully people remember where to go.
You know, if a fire does break out today, you're going to look like the prime suspect.
I know. Max has used her powers to help me before. Hopefully it won't come to that.
Stargazy.
You see anything?
Maybe a blade of grass? Not sure. It's the wrong eyepiece. When I get stressed out, I can become a little scatterbrained, but I really thought I brought that other eyepiece up here, though.
Hey, my brain is always scattered. I'll search around.
Thanks.
Oh Gott. Vor allem, wir sind hier oben, wir kommen hier nicht mal
Would
runter,
an
ne?
absent-minded Moses have left a telescope lens? Lots of effort to look at some burning balls of gas. No eyepiece. Some sweet wrenches, though.
Oh, wir kommen hier runter.
That thing was a bitch to set up. But if things go bad, we've got another escape route.
Das ist gut. Zigarettenstummel.
Anyone who chain smokes on rooftops while staring up at the stars is a kindred spirit of mine.
Müsste Safi gewesen sein, oder?
Where would an absent-minded Moses have left a telescope lens?
Do you come up here often?
I used to, but after Safi, I prefer the telescope in my office now.
Mit Safi und Max, da saßen wir, glaube ich, da hinten irgendwo in so einem Kreis, ne?
I should check around. Moses is my first choice for post-apocalypse bunker mate. After Max, of course.
Die Pflanze ist hier, falls es brennt. Oh Gott.
As a kid, I was so desperate to leave Arcadia Bay. But then I left it in ruins. Or maybe it left me in ruins.
In der Stadt erhob sich die Bestie und starrte in meine Seele. Sie wurde zu mir, ich bin stets die Bestie gewesen. Aber das war später. Jetzt zitiere ich in der frostigen Kälte eines... Jetzt zittere ich in der frostigen Kälte eines Januarmorgens. Ich trat einen Schritt auf den sich bewegenden Truck zu und blickte zurück zu den Menschen, die sich am Straßenrand versammelt hatten, und verstand augenblicklich, wie es sich anfühlt zu ertrinken. Meine Eltern sahen einander an und Obersan sah auf den Boden. Ein Außenseiter könnte dies als Eigensinn auffassen, als Missbilligung meines Weggangs. Weggangs oder Weggangs? Doch ich wusste, dass sie geweint hatten und nicht wollten, dass ich es sehe.